Hey you guys, welcome to Leo the Libra. Today's story is about the time that my friend thought that I stole her man, okay? I actually have an entire series based around this girl. Like literally, she was crazy, you guys. We're gonna call her Dish, okay? We're gonna call her Dish. So me and Dish met when I was in about the second grade. She actually lived down the street from me. This is the second time that I went to Skate Zone, okay? If you don't know what Skate Zone is, it's a skating rink that has this thing called Teen Night. And Teen Night is not what it sounds like, okay? I don't know what it sounds like to you, but what it sounded like to me was like a whole bunch of teens hanging out, doing our little thing, our little teenage thing. No, okay? It's a whole bunch of teenagers standing in a circle, dry humping each other. It's disgusting. Me and this girl were close as fuck. This is an important fact. This particular weekend, me and her decided that we were going to go to the mall and we were going to go to the movies, and then we were going to go to Skate Zone that night. After the movie, she says, hey, let's go in this store so we could possibly find something to wear to match tonight at Skate Zone. So I was like, all right, cool. So we go in and we buy these matching shirts. This was the night. So we get to Skate Zone. I had kind of decided, like, look, I'm just gonna sit off in the corner, and I had a boyfriend at the time. I was like, look, I'm gonna sit off in the corner and I'm gonna just talk on the phone. And we met up with 16-ish girls. Like, it was like 10 girls, but it felt like 16 girls, okay? We're all sitting there, and mind you, I'm the youngest there. I'm the only 6th grader in a group of fucking 7th and 8th grade girls. They start asking me like, hey, we never seen you. We never seen you come here before. Like, why are you here? We only seen you in school. Like, why are you out here tonight? And I was just like, don't be looking for me out on the dance floor. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a twerker. Sorry, hate to disappoint you, boo. It's your thing, but it's not my thing. But at the time, I was very judgmental, so I was like, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I do not do that shit, okay? I don't. I was sitting in the concessions on my phone, and I was talking to my boyfriend the whole time until my boyfriend ended up falling asleep on the phone. Hang up on him. Fuck you, you're boring. And I was sitting there just watching everything go down. Out of nowhere, you hear this loud, apparently this girl was motherfucking doing some sort of like twerk X Games and broke her fucking leg, okay? Everybody's sitting on the sides watching all this happen, and we're waiting on the ambulance to get there so that way everybody can return back to the middle of the floor to continue with Teen Night. And this guy walks up to me, and I'm like, what's up? How you doing? And he just sits down at my table. Bruh, first of all, you're obviously in high school and I'm in 6th grade. What are you over here for? You think I'm about to come out there in the middle of that damn floor and twerk on you? You got me fucked up. I'm not finna. So I already had like a little bit of a guard up when he came and sat down. And he sits down, he starts talking. He's like, hey, who are you? What's your name? Who are you here with? Blah, blah. So I was like, all the girls from my school are here and just a bunch of shit. And he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I don't think he was listening. So he was like, oh yeah, that's cool. So who are you? What's your name? Out of nowhere, I look off to the side of me because in my peripheral, I see somebody like walk up and just like real stocky, like walked up on me. I was like, what? Who is this person like stomping towards me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the fucking Green Giant. I just kind of like look, and she's just like, I'm like, what is it? What are you looking at? What are you doing? Is it something in my teeth? I could not understand why she was looking at me as if I had done something to her. The guy sees her looking at me and then sees her look at him, and he freaks the fuck out, okay? You know how like concession tables are, like they're the seats like you slide into the bench, and if you try to stand up, you'll like flip the whole fucking table, unless of course the table is bolted into the ground. So he like tries to like get up and stand up really quick and like slams his thighs into the fucking thing, and he's sitting there like, oh God, I'm so hurt, oh God. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? At the exact same time, she's stomping over there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She walks over there and she goes, Brandon, come here now. And I was like, you know him? What? I don't understand what just happened. So she doesn't say anything to me the whole night. I mean, literally, the rest of the time that we were there for like 2 more hours. She said nothing to me. We get back to the house and she's like acting really funny, like real funny. And I'm not understanding it and I'm really getting pissed off. So I finally just confront her because I'm like, look, I ain't no bitch. Look, Dish, chill out because I can see you got an attitude. You slamming your fucking drawers around. You trying to snatch your night clothes on. Chill. And she was like, I don't know. Y'all seem real giggly to me. How long had you been watching us talk before you walked over there? You fucking creep. Hold up. You ain't finna be fucking checking me while I talk to people, first of all. Second of all, I don't want that ugly ass nigga. 2 hours go by. Mind you, at this point, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 in the morning, okay? And she's sitting there talking to this guy back and forth. And out of nowhere, she's just like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew you was talking to that bitch. I know this bitch ain't talking about me. I know she's not talking about me. And she like starts moving like real funny in the bed, like just moving so much. So I sit up like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, what is he saying? And she just looks at me, y'all, with the stare of death. With the stare of death. And she's like, yeah, he told me what y'all was talking about. I was like, what the fuck did he tell you he was talking about? She's like, yeah, he told me how you said that you were there with your skinny black friend. What? I said, what? You believe him? That I called you my skinny black friend? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So we get into an argument, you guys. We get into an argument, not about anything else but our size. She's like, yeah, he didn't even want your fat ass. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I'm not fat, first of all. Second of all, I didn't even talk about your fucking size. And if you wanna know, dudes like shit that they can grab on, okay? You're just a fucking stick. So even though I wasn't talking about her at first, it ended up both of us coming at each other really fucking hard. Her mom was a church-going lady, okay? She was a church-going lady. Me and Dish are in the room, we're arguing, going back and forth really hard at each other. And her mom was like, But the only thing about her mom that I did not like was that she was the type, like, she was gonna stick up for her daughter, even if her daughter was wrong, and she knew her daughter was wrong. And that was like, okay, now that I have kids, I guess I can kind of understand where she's coming from. But you need to know when your fucking child has crossed the line with somebody. Her mom actually told me I had to call my mom so that way I could get a ride home. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You want me to call my mom so I can get a ride home? You guys, a week fucking goes by. You know what I'm saying? So we're like trying to be friends, but it was still like, she still felt like I stole her man. I still felt like she called me fat. My feelings are more factual because you actually did call me fat. I actually didn't try to talk to that nigga. So it had to have been fucking homecoming. Like seriously, because there's no other reason for that guy to have been there. Because he was in high school. So there was no reason for him to have been there. But he actually used to go to our middle school, so he came back. I'm guessing it had to be homecoming. So I'm in line getting me some cheese fries and some hot chocolate because I give no fucks about my intestines at this point. And I think I had just gotten my cheese fries and I was waiting on my hot chocolate because I was still standing at the counter, but I had what I needed, but I didn't have it all. I don't really remember that part, but I remember that being a factor because had I not still been standing there, this would have never happened. He actually was 3 people in line behind me, this guy was. He was 3 people in line behind me. So I'm standing there off to the side with one of my things, waiting on the other thing, and he sees me, and he's like, hey, and I was like, no. And he was like, what is it? I can't even have a hug. And I was like, back the fuck up. Like, he keeps trying to like put his arms around me, and I keep trying to like, nah. He's like this, and I'm like that. He's like this, and I'm like, no. And you guys, I don't know what the fuck she saw, but apparently it looked like we were playing with each other or something. Cause y'all, out the corner of my eye, I see the bitch stomping towards me. I'm like, I already knew what it was because I just knew. You know, I just knew. I just felt it in my heart. Like, she's about to come over here with that bullshit. So she comes over and she's like, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! That's all she kept saying, you guys. She literally said nothing else. Bitch. Oh my God. I don't want this man. Y'all, she literally would not let this shit go. Would not let the shit go. The next day, I get on my bus and everybody is staring at me. And I'm like, so, and everybody's just like, oh, I guess you didn't see what Dish said about you. She had been like tweeting about me on Twitter. I was still like Facebook crazy at the time, and most people had started like all the older kids had started converting over to Twitter. So I didn't see what the fuck she was saying about me. I wish screenshots were a thing back then. She tweeted, no lie, 15 tweets straight. That little light-skinned bitch is a man stealer. If you see her, don't let her near your man. Bitch. I'm about to fight your ass! Yo, everybody was like, bro, why did you do that? Why did you take her dude? I'm like, y'all, do I even look like the type of bitch that could take somebody man?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Do I look like that bitch? No, I'm not that cute, okay? I'm cute, but I am not take your man cute, okay? If you honestly think that your dude is talking to another girl, what the fuck is you coming at the other girl for? You better go to his ass. So y'all, I actually never confronted her about the Twitter rant. Me and her literally went on to still be friends for years and years and years after that. We actually didn't stop being friends until I was like 17 years old. And she did one really big thing that cost me a lot that I will be telling you guys about. So I was just like, you know what, bitch? I actually have had my fucking fill of you, okay? Anyway, that's the story about the time that my friend Dish thought that I stole her man. If you like this video, please, please, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that little bell so that way you get notifications every time I post. Always remember, be cool, be cute, and be worth it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. You know him? What?